Dreams are usually stereotyped to be nonsensical illusions of imagination with no directions whatsoever. Based on my experience, though, I can't say that I agree with that. My dreams have always been very story-driven and calculated, for the few times that I would remember them anyway. Research shows that the average person has 4 to 6 dreams each night, while only remembering about one of them. This, however, does not apply to me because for the last couple of years, I haven't been able to remember any of my dreams. The last ones that I can remember were from when I was a kid, like this one where I was a fish in some cartoony underwater world. There wasn't a major goal to this dream. I was just living my life as a fish, until I eventually woke up, and never expected to have the dream ever again. But about a week later I ended up having the same dream again, except this time it continued off from where I woke up, almost like a second episode of a TV show. I considered it to be such a strange and intriguing phenomenon at the time, and I wanted to experience it again, but it was also around the time that I just didn't remember any of my dreams I was having anymore, if I were ever having them in the first place. The next dream I remember about a year later was one where I was a robot, or more specifically, a factory-working robot with a bunch of other robots. And all of us were working for a bunch of tyrants running the factory, until one day I simply had enough. So I gathered as many robots as possible so we could fight back and defeat the tyrants in an epic battle. Then I'd just wake up. One thing you'll notice about dreams in general is that they end very abruptly. What I found weird about it, though, was that I never had a dream set in that robotic world ever again, which was unfortunate because I wanted to see if I could get a continuing story like last time. And it was also around this time that I got really interested in the concept of lucid dreams. You're telling me that I can essentially be conscious in this world where I control limitless imagination? That's awesome. But wish as I might, no method I tried was working. I've heard that keeping a dream journal helps. However, it's kind of hard to write in a dream journal when you don't have any dreams to write about. So, I gave up on the whole lucid dreaming thing since then, and now we're back to present day. Dreams, for me, come very rarely, if at all. The last dream I remember having was about me in a bakery of all places. One fun fact about me is that I actually love to bake, and I'd also love to make a video about baking someday, but this is not that video. This dream was about me and 3 other bakers, except this time, I wasn't the main character. I was actually the final of the 4 bakers brought into this predetermined story, and the premise of said story was that there was this monopoly of bakery ruled by a bunch of tyrants. Are you starting to see a pattern here? So it was up to us underdog bakers to bake something so great that the town would have to wake up and appreciate the stuff in life that's actually good. Unfortunately, I don't remember much beyond that point. I know that a lot of the dream was treated like filler episodes in some show with the main characters just hanging out, but I don't think the main plot was ever resolved, so I guess there's just some world in my mind that never got saved. Speaking of the mind, it would be quite the crime if I made a dreams video and didn't at least mention the possibility of dreams having meaning. There are a few aspects that I don't agree with, like predicting the future. I don't believe there's anything in this world that has the power to predict the future, because the future isn't something that's set in stone. Anything can and will happen based on any choices you make. I do, however, believe that dreams are a reflection of your mental state and life experiences. So if you're having a really good day today, then your dreams are bound to be pleasant as well. So next time you remember a dream of yours, I recommend paying attention to it. You might learn something about yourself. And with that, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great day.